Apparan is an incredible artist. Her art is striking and full of colour. Inspired by women's faces, her murals often feature distinctive details such as curls and big eyes. She is an artist from the Canary Islands who lives in London. Her art has been seen by thousands of people, and she continues to touch hearts with her pieces that are full of happiness and good vibes. In my opinion, she's one of London's most significant street artists, and I'm proud to be her friend. In this documentary, we'll hear about her creative process and inspiration and see her latest works in her studio on Beck Street in London.
Hi there, I'm Apparan. I'm a street artist, and today I'm opening our studios, which is in Bex Road in Hackney, and it's part of the Hackney Art Week, and it's really exciting, and there's a carpet and everyone is there showing their art, and yeah, come and see it. Oh well, I started a bit like a fan. I really love street art. I love all arts, but especially street art. And when I came to London and I saw all the graffiti, I saw all the taxi streets, I started to see the art by Banksy as well. And I started to be a street art photographer and going around taking photos. One person who inspired me was Banksy, and I decided I was going to be like Banksy and do a little stencil piece. And so I went to Leigh Street Tunnel, and that was my first experience ever, and I had cut out my stencil, which was based on the Rotten Apple film set in New York. And so yes, I went with my little stencil and painted, and while I was painting it, I made some wonderful street artists like Margaret, who is now still my friend, and started to show me techniques, and not only using stencils but also freehand. I started following them, and I started to go out when they were going out and doing it, and mostly in the street. And yeah, and that's how I started, just because street art scene and people, they are so open-minded, and I was a woman, and I was a grown-up woman, a middle-aged woman, however you want to consider. And it's because I started quite late, but they were so receptive, and they were like, come and do this, and come to the show. And I started to do that straight away, so painting in jams and things like this. Uh, well, I don't feel different. I don't feel more or less than other people or younger people. I feel young. I'm young in my heart, and I think I am a new artist in a maybe old age body, but it's been really great. No one has never ever made any comments about me being a little bit more like going to my 50s now, and because I started 10 years ago, but it's been great. It's just great because of the community. The community is being always welcoming and understanding. I think some people maybe outside, they might not understand that I go in the street and I do street art, but London is very open-minded. It doesn't happen that much, and sometimes I see people like looking to me like in a funny way, but I think it's because they're surprised that I'm a woman, which is I think something that they notice as different. I used to have people, like if I was working with other men or men friends that were around, the people would ask them, oh, is that your work, to the men, not to me, like thinking like more like street artists that are men, not women. But it's happening now less and less. There's more women in the street art, and there are more women in the middle age in street art at the moment. So yeah. Well, I have like a little anecdote about street art and legal and illegal. Most of the work I do is legal, but it's true I like going in the street and I do work that is illegal. And sometimes I'm painting in the streets and I really choose my location. And the owners of the buildings, sometimes they like my work and they come out and they want to do extra work. They want me to do more work. And it's great. And so even though sometimes I'm working illegally, it ends up that people like it and they want to keep it and it's nice. And sometimes the police, even though it's an illegal location and I'm shaking because they're behind me, but they're doing selfish because they like the work. And this is like a little bit of an anecdote of what happens sometimes when you are painting in the street illegally, and it's not all like go run. Sometimes you find a spot that is super open-minded, and there it is. Yes, I think
I
so.
saw you.
I'm around. So.
I saw you speaking. I didn't say anything. I'm gonna distract you.
Yeah,
But thank you for the invitation. It was nice to meet you there.
Yeah. Well, it feels great. It feels great doing pieces in the streets with a meaning, and it feels great when people really understand the meaning, because sometimes it's difficult. I know I'm painting a lot of women, but behind the women there are the elements of empowerment, an element of do what you want to do, like I'm doing what I want to do. I started late in my life, and it's great when really people get it, not only women but also men, and they like it, they find it empowered, and I think it just feels great.